What's up, guys? This is Aaron with Cedar Valley Homesteading. Just thought we would show you what's up. Today is Saturday. It is a gross day. Not fun at all. Ruined my hunts. It's still rifle season. There's nothing to be seen in our woods, at least, when I can hunt. At night, there's plenty when it's cold. But it is in the 40s or 50s. It's not a cold day. But we caught up on some chores that we have needed to do, like removing the baby chicks from their brooder. Let's show you. Let's check on everybody. Aww. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Are we having fun? Still a little nervous. Still not about running around without each other. But they seem to be doing well. I need to get you guys some water. Somebody knocked it over. We also had an issue with coccidiosis this last week. Sam discovered that there was blood in their poo. But we took and overdosed them with apple cider vinegar and garlic. Fresh water, continuously fresh straw, and Sam practically buried them in diatomaceous earth. So they have recovered. There's Pip. They have recovered. We no longer have bloody stool. So we're good. I believe that we have taken care of our coccidiosis problem, and without medication, without vaccination or poisoning their water with chemicals, which I'm super happy about. Just finished editing a video. We have another one going up, or that one going up tonight. We have another one that I can edit and get up about Sam making cheese, which I will do. I know I have been slacking on that, but it's been cold, I've been tired, and I haven't done it. So, but yeah, to all the new subscribers from the Liberty community, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. I really enjoy talking with you individuals, as there's times when you meet people that are smarter than you, and you recognize it, and they're humble about it, and there's times that you meet people that are smarter than you, and they know that they are, but for the most part, no, entirely. I am really thankful to have been added to the group, to be able to talk to you guys after all the bans and everything happened. So, super awesome. I appreciate it. And I'll share what knowledge I have about such things as chickens and pigs and gardens. And you see our house is kind of a disaster again because it's been cold and clammy and crappy. But we're getting it. We're going to get it cleaned up either today or tomorrow. Greenhouse is still going well. Let me take you, since it's not raining currently, maybe a little bit. Since it's not raining terribly, let's take you up to the cold frames. Our cold frames are killing it, man. Super excited about it because it's working. As you know, this is the one that Sam planted in carrots. This one has kale, I believe. I took some pictures last week, but didn't post them because I'm on Parlor now. Yep, you can see I was very... Wow, look at these. I was very apprehensive about using this vinyl. First of all, because it's cloudy, because it's old. But I do appreciate the giving of it to us by my father for our shed, so we used it and repurposed it for these. But I was apprehensive about it because I didn't know if it would let in enough light and keep it warm enough. But upon checking that, it's much warmer in there, and the plants are doing well. You can't really see through it very well, but that is our radish patch. Radishes. And they're doing it swimmingly. Here's another box with lettuces and kales. We should be able to eat lettuce within a week or so. And this, you can't really see them because the same color as the dirt right now for the most part, but this is a beet box. And there in the middle is where the big one's going to go if I can ever get it made. Because we're going to put a sliding glass door on top of it that we have. That's intended for the greenhouse that I will build sometime soon. But let me show you something that's crazy. absolutely crazy to me. We've had below freezing mornings, days even, below freezing days. There were days that it topped out at 34 degrees, started out at 28 degrees, maybe got to 32, 34. Our Brussels sprouts are killing it. I believe that's Vulcan Swiss chard. Both of those. Maybe that one's... No, they're both Vulcan Swiss chard. Carrots, still. I believe that's an onion. Blowing me away. We covered the asparagus, covered the strawberries, even though the strawberries were still making strawberries. Les pistes de résistance. That is cauliflower. Oh my gosh, there's a cauliflower in it! We have had such a problem with bug pressure lately. That is so exciting. We've had such a bad problem with bug pressure this year that we could never get it to produce. Sorry, I thought I heard a deer. Bad problem, bug pressure, and these are cabbages. As you can see, they're ratty, they've been eaten up, but it looks like they're still producing more Brussels sprouts. An entire bed of weeds. Yes, an entire bed of weeds. Celery, that's doing fantastic. More carrots that we may put straw on and see if they will do something next year. I cannot remember what this is. It may be more cauliflower? I don't know. Oh, looks like something's been in here. Something tried to get something. It's probably a squirrel. They like to get in here. I can't do anything about squirrels. Except the 22. Garlic beds. What is that? I don't know. There are some weeds, yes, I understand. I think we have garlic popping up, guys. I really think we have garlic popping up. These tubular strands, I believe that's garlic. Wow. Did not expect that to happen so soon. And then, you know that our turnips are gone. We ate all of those. But these are carrots that we planted this year that I may cover with straw. I have a bale left from the last batch that I got. And I may cover those to keep them warm and hopefully over winter. Our peas are done. They're not producing anymore. Well, I say that. I say that, and there's new flowers and a new pea. Whoa, wow. Like I said, it has been a very strange winter. I don't believe winter's even started yet, but very strange. We have not really had cold temperatures. I mean, I'm out here in my rolled up sleeves, but it's not really that cold. A couple layers on and a vest and I'm good, so. I know everybody's experiencing this. It's a very strange warm time because we watched that 1870s Homestead, I think is their name. And Michigan is in the 70s still. I mean, Missouri's colder than Michigan right now. Let's see. We also have seedlings still going in the greenhouse, which is not as warm as we would like it, but it doesn't dip below 40 degrees, so it is still working as it should. If you notice, I don't know if you've seen it, but the strap is for my rifle. You watched episode before last. Wow, these have exploded. You watched episode before last. My buck that I've been hunting for over a month now mockingly appeared just behind the shed and stared me down 2 weeks ago. So it is still rifle season until Monday, and I'm hoping that he does the same thing and makes a mistake. But this is kale, scarlet kale. I believe that is too, right? No, that's spinach. My bad. Spinach, scarlet kale. Got more spinach? Lettuce, the Parisian lettuce that is like romaine. That's what that is. This is Beats. Broken Swiss shard that's not doing anything. That's unfortunate. We have really enjoyed that. I believe this is the same thing, and then this one is more plain Swiss shard. That seems to be doing something. I don't know. Seeds from this last year. Lettuce seeds. Carrot seeds. More carrot seeds. Yeah, we're doing pretty... We're getting... It's just... There's not a lot to do currently, as it's cold and nasty and wet and gross. But we're doing what we can. The chickens haven't moved in a while because every time I have off to move them, it rains. Every time it rains. And with the predators that we've been dealing with, we're not going to move them at night. I don't want to risk it. I don't know if you guys... I posted about it on Facebook and Instagram last year, and unfortunately I put the turkey that was killed by the chickens in the trash can that was destroyed, but I had to burn it because it was just a turkey smoothie. But we had a trash can that had claw marks all across it. It sounds like somebody's pushing a boulder through the woods every once in a while. And some of the people that I've talked to about it have said, oh, it's a raccoon. And some people have said, oh, it's a bear. And that would make sense with the claw marks and the massive sound of movement through the woods at night. So I don't want to risk meeting a bear in the middle of the night. I have enough dreams about them. I don't want to meet one in person. Not unless I have a rifle and my pistol and maybe an axe. But that's why we haven't moved, because if you can see this disgusting muddy mess that it is, that's the disgusting muddy mess that it has been. And we still have chickens that are tearing each other apart. So 4 to 6 of them are being adopted out to a homeowner that I have been working on the house of with my father-in-law's company. So, yeah, they will be adopted out next Friday. I already have the ones picked out that I know are the problems, and they'll be going to their new home. It's a little coop with one of the side nesting boxes and a little yard, and they're going to go there and hopefully offer that family some food to their eggs. So everybody's inside, kind of cold, dreary, lazy day. We've been cleaning, doing other sundry things. Moved the chicks out, fixed the pig fence, because of course they're trying to get out as usual. But thank you, Pip. So that's what we've been working on, is a whole lot of nothing. So hopefully tomorrow will be a bit better of a day, and we're going to re-record the video of us talking about what is coming in the spring, probably tonight. We'll do that at dinner tonight, I hope. But yeah, we'll see you in just a second. What were you saying?
We need to be there. We need to be there if the cows get out and bring it together.
What were you saying?
If the pigs get out and get in somebody else's yard, forget it. You have an enemy for life in your neighbor. These HOA rules came about for a reason. It might be because a lot of these people aren't home to deal with the chickens if they get out. So stay at home. It can save you a lot of money. Rebecca and I still...
Nope. We're about to make the long drive to my father-in-law's house, which is 5 seconds up the road. Because with all the rain that we've had, our septic tank and the drain fields are all flooded. So we got a little bit of that joy in our laundry room and our shower last night. There's a lot going on with this house. We don't really talk about it. We have 3 leaky skylights, and our septic system likes to back up into the house if we get too much rain. Oh, and we have a leaky window in the upstairs kitchen. So lots of fun stuff going on with the house that we haven't talked about, but we're slowly going to be getting that fixed this year. with all the plans, we haven't talked about these things with you guys yet. We have a little bit here and there, but like we're gonna sit down and have a real talk with you here in a minute about what's going on. But all these things are building up to further proof of the point that working for somebody else has disabled us from taking care of ourselves in the way that we want to. And I would also like to mention, if you are like a liberty-minded individual, freedom, you're doing this to take care of you and yours, then please message me. Please comment and let me know if you are one of these homesteads or these farms that are doing this because of what you have seen going on in the world and because you want to take care of yourself. Please, please, please let me know. This isn't like, hey, let's build a network of little rebel farms. This is, let's talk about some of the things that you're doing to make your life better outside of the influence of others. This is like an agorist kind of thing, like a system that's better than the system outside of the system. I'm not getting into anything like that. I like to stay gray man on here. I like to keep it calm and easy on here, so we're not going to talk about a lot of that. So if you are of this mindset, please message me, because if what has happened with the broader picture in the United States, then things are only going to get worse. So please message me so that we can network and talk to each other and trade ideas and, you know, maybe trade goods. I ship something out to you, you ship something to me, whatever. That's neither here or there. We can talk about that later. But please message me, please comment, please send me an email. If you would like to talk on the phone, send me an email. I'll get you my phone number. You know, let's talk about this. I want to network with like-minded individuals who really just do this to save themselves and their families. So we're going to get this drill bit and we're going to fix the septic tank. So joyous. Here we are. Pipe's over there. I really hope I don't get poop on me. Now we got a good one. Minimal poop on me. That's great. So we have a problem with our leach field, which we're taking it down there come spring. As you see, we have a buildup of excess water. Okay, that's gross. I'm not going to show you the rest of it. We have a buildup of excess water. We had to remove the cap here last night to drain the water out. It's been raining like crazy the last week. Again, all that this year has, coupled with our drain field not working correctly. Okay, it's like the water just stopped coming out. All that coupled with our drain field not working correctly has caused a backup into the house. I have small children. I don't want there to be mold or a backup into the house. Disgusting. So that's why we're doing this now. And come springtime, we'll be fixing all of this and making sure that we don't have this problem in continuation. But I drilled several holes to hopefully relieve the pressure in several locations, and it seems to have worked on this last hole. So I don't like playing in poop. I really don't like playing in poop. Alright, so the new light where the baby chicks is in. I'll show you real quick. They have grown exponentially. They were this big, no, stood this tall, and now I gotta show you. They are huge? I think you've seen them. Look at them. New light. Beauty. Nice and warm in there. I didn't account for brain functions, I know. I didn't account for the cold temperatures and everything like that, so I left the front of this open. You guys saw this build. Left the front of it open. This is from the old coop that this is all built out of. You know, I had to patch the window, close it so they get a little ventilation, and then the ceiling, because it's on this hill, the ceiling, the roof leaked, and it killed 7 of them because they got cold and wet. So, we have 23 left of the original 30. I wanted 70, 75, 50 at the least, but, you know, you gotta compromise. But, yeah, I'm sure you can hear nothing but the rattling. So what we're doing now is hooking this light up in the greenhouse for overnight use, because it's been gray, been nasty. Our plants are doing well, as you saw before in the video. Plants are doing well, but I would like for them to do better. So we are going to open this up. Oh, the zipper's breaking on this. That's great. Guys, if you find a $100 greenhouse tent thing on like Facebook Marketplace or on Google, and oh, it's so awesome, it's such a great buy, it is not. Do not buy it. This thing is an absolute piece of junk, and it has been. There, that's better. This thing is an absolute piece of junk, but we spent money on it, so I'm going to use it. Right now it looks to be just a junk storage for all of our pots, Sam's pots. And it is pretty much just junk storage for Sam's pots, except that we have this little bit of seed work to do before it's not all junk. And I also cannot stand, this is one of the cheap lights that doesn't really have a way to keep the light straight. It just does what it wants, which I'm not a fan of. Like the one that we just put in the chicken coop, you can direct it. It has a little ball joint and a pivoting head, and you can direct it and decide which way it's going to point. This does not. So I need to get the baling wire to straighten this out, and then the old extension cord from the first chicken coop, I need to get that out of the fence because it's laced through and covered and just a mess. I haven't done it because I've been lazy, but I need to go do it now while the sun's out and it's nice, so I can heat this and get it light overnight, because there are several evenings coming up that it'll dip below 40 degrees, and that's not good for our seedlings. So this experiment needs to continue with our cold frames, and that means that I need to get this done. So we're going to go do that real quick. Well, I avoided most of the human poop last time, but I am covered in chicken poop and mud. Light switched out, so I can pull that cord, so that can go to the greenhouse. Sam got 19 eggs yesterday, and they are laying everywhere but the nesting box, so I think I'm going to pull the nesting box out. I guess they just don't like it. They've been using it as a perch instead. There's 5 eggs. Oh, chicken poop. Love it, love it, love it. I'm stuck. Gotta crawl around on the poop some more. Holy cow. There's 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, let's see, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 eggs. 20 eggs today, guys. Now we do have the 5 that are going for adoption, but that's not going to affect our production, I don't believe, because not everybody's laying every day, but everybody that lays every day contributes to this 18, 20, sometimes 24 eggs a day. So, and it's cold. They haven't been moved. It's been too wet and too crappy, but we have made sure that even with all of that, they get, I think we were doing 1 or 2 scoops of feed every morning, and that's our feed mix with the layer crumbles and the corn right now, and we doubled it. We doubled it for them. Or maybe they're getting 4 total scoops a day now. But egg production is just soaring. They're healthy except for the ones that are tearing each other apart, and those ones will be gone soon. But yeah, so I don't even know if you can see what's going on in here. It doesn't look like it. Hold on. There you go. And like I said, it's not dark in here. This camera just sucks. So that's what's going on with our chickens currently, and it's fantastic. It blows me away that they produce so much. It's fantastic. We're able to give some to friends and to trade for feed, and I love it. As you hear, they're all over the roof of this thing. They love using it as a perch, and they are able to get out that way. So, and then we find eggs all over the place. We found a clutch of like 10 not too long ago, and they were still good because it's been chilly. I'm going to get these out of here. We're going to switch out the line, and we're going to put power in the greenhouse. I know you've missed her. Sam's back.
Hey.
Hey. Sam, where you been this episode? Everything.
Trying to, anyway.
Sam and the kids hung out yesterday in their PJs because it was raining and nasty. Been a great deal of today because it's been rainy and nasty.
Hey, I got out my PJs today.
Oh, no, you don't want to do that. I'm not dogging. I would love to stay in my PJs. Actually, I am still in my PJs. They're under my overalls. But, yeah. What do you think of the septic issue? Pretty poopy?
Pretty crappy.
We're lucky that her dad knows pretty much everything about everything. Pretty much.
I mean, he's the one that built the house.
Yeah.
Too, so.
He's pretty unobtrusive about stuff, or unobtrusive. So he's like, so this is just an idea and a suggestion. So thank you, sir, for all of your help. Hopefully your mom will get around to watching this video and he'll have to sit in the living room with her and watch it. But yeah, without him, a lot of the stuff that goes wrong with the house, like the water heater, the septic issues, we wouldn't have any idea, and we'd have to call somebody and spend thousands of dollars. But he's just like, here, take this, go do this, and it works. Not that I had any doubt, but it's just brilliant. So the kids are napping, everybody's cool.
Ellie's kind of starting to wake up, so.
Yeah.
At least I got 2 rooms clean.
Yeah.
Not that I'm done, but for the day.
Yeah, it's only like 3 o'clock. It's 46 degrees at 3 o'clock. 2:30. So that's why I want to get this light hooked up, because it's going to be chilly tonight. Now everybody's got their lights hooked up. The roof over there was coming off because of all the storms, so I fixed it. And then we're going to get the light in the greenhouse. So that white one, and one of those two, the brown and blue Americanas, are the super aggressive ones. And then there's a well summer there, and there's another well summer somewhere that are really aggressive right there. She's pecking on somebody right now. Those are the ones that are going to get adopted out because they are aggressive to the other breeds. For who knows why. I have no idea why the pecking order is as it is. But we're going to adopt them out to a family that lives in a town that allows them to have hens but not roosters. They were asking about them last week, so I said something Friday about it. get rid of that problem, hopefully, and not get any more damaged hens, so we can continue to get eggs. We did lose a Wyandotte this week. She was eaten completely apart on the inside from the rear.
I don't know why they do that.
I have no idea how they do it, but it's infuriating.
Or chicken.
It may have something to do with how many roosters we have.
Really?
I don't know if they're in competition with each other because of that. I don't know how it works. I still haven't yet found out.
I haven't really seen them picking on anybody unless, you know, they're trying
To get some. Yeah.
then they're pretty good. But other than that, they kind of
Well, they don't
mind
do
their
it.
own
It's
business.
the females are in competition trying to get the
Oh,
male's
for the-
attention.
I gotcha.
I don't know. I don't know why that would be a problem. We have 4 roosters. We have Pip, we have Jacques, we have Slim, and we have Rex. I think. And we may have Junior. I don't know if Junior's a boy or a girl. But I don't know. I'm going to go get this finished so I can get inside because I'm chilly. There goes Slim.
You need to run.
And then you need to run, yeah. Well, since they're down, why don't you run? I'll go get this hooked up. I'll go inside and get Ellie. And then we'll be good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Indeed.
All right. We'll be back. It's plenty warm in here right now. It's actually quite nice in here right now. But being that 46 degrees now, it will not be nice in here soon. As I stated before, you do not want it dropping below 40 degrees in your greenhouse. Got the old bike plugged in. Some baling wire. If you do not have baling wire, get some baling wire. This stuff is incredible. We'll always sing the praises of the baling wire. Okay. That's it. Hand tight. Directly over our plants. Hopefully that means that the heat will be beating down upon them. And of course, heat rises, so it's going to collect up in the top. But hopefully that means that because it's on the table, it's not in the lower sections, it will keep it warm. But I'm going to get this closed up. Yeah, I think I'll leave the baling wire in there, just so I know where it is. That should be good for today, and for the next couple days.
Room that's plugged into the wall.
right.
I'm shoving my face on these.
Well, this is pretty much the only time when we get to sit and talk to them. Yeah, so guys.
Mommy, make cookies though.
Yeah? Mommy did make cookies. You guys want to tell Mommy thank you for dinner?
Thank you, Mommy, for dinner.
Tell Mommy thank you
You're
for dinner now.
Mommy,
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome.
So Ellis helping broccoli from last weekend.
No, Mommy made broccoli tonight.
Broccoli and applesauce, huh?
Broccoli and applesauce. That's a good plan.
Okay, so thank you, Reagan. So guys, we are working on several plans, and we outlined this last weekend, but it didn't work out. I don't even know if you see me. I don't care. It's fine. Look at my beautiful wife and my beautiful children. If it works out that there is another stimulus, even if not, we're going to figure out how, but we are getting at least one dairy cow. We have, I want to as well, but if we can't afford it, we can't afford it.
Dairy cow.
You want a big dairy cow?
I'll make a big bowl.
If we can swing it to get a pregnant heifer, that's what we would prefer.
That has been handled
That has been handled.
and is used to people.
Mm-hmm. My second thought on that is we get 2 heifer calves
Yep.
to raise and handle ourselves so that they're used to people that
No.
the kids are safe
You
around.
need to eat.
And of course Sam, because Sam will be doing a lot of the milking until I have the ability to not be working anymore. Furthermore, we're going to do the giant production garden up the hill. We'll be doing our experiment garden with the boxes as usual. The cottage garden in between each of the boxes, and along the sides and everything there's a flat spot for more stuff, but that's going to be like herbs, and we can use the boxes for herbs and everything as well. So
Yeah, when it's not cold out.
yeah,
And then during winter we can do what we're doing now.
the idea of the barn is impinging upon what we have to do to fix the septic tank now. But dairy cattle or dairy cows will be purchased as soon as possible. As we were watching, what, 1870s Homestead, you were saying?
No, Living Traditions.
Living Traditions Homestead. They were saying that their dairy cow is the most important animal because they can produce food for every single being on the farm, not just the people, but also the animals. I was reading that article that you sent me. I can't remember what website that was, but I have it.
Mother Earth News.
Yes.
is one of-
Okay, yeah. Yep, I got it. But it's something like you're asking the cow to create 10,000 pounds of food for you a year within a 305-day cycle, they said. Please keep that in your mouth. 10,000 pounds of food. A calf every day will get 6 pounds of food from the mother in the form of milk. So if we get Jersey cattle, was it 16.4% butterfat content?
No, it was 5 something. It was the highest butterfat
Right.
content of the cows.
We're looking at
But
Jersey cows.
They
Go
give an
ahead.
average of 6 gallons a day.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're probably planning on calf sharing. That way we only have to milk once a day.
Mm-hmm.
So
I put juice in here.
Yes, most definitely calf sharing, so that the calf gets half the milk every day. And then
Tastes like ice cream.
tastes like ice cream, like garlic ice cream made with potatoes. And then the idea is also to heat the milk to below or at or below 120 degrees to keep it raw technically.
I don't kid who should do that.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
They say as long as you get it cold super fast, like, I mean, immediately throw it in the fridge or fruit, whatever, in an ice bath. That's how Dustin Road, that's how they do it. Bring it in, you filter it. Whenever you put it in your jars, filter it with a little
Seed.
in cheesecloth or whatever, and throw it in the, they throw it in the cooler, their cooler.
I like it. So guys, I love ice cream.
That's mashed potatoes, baby.
Okay,
Tonight we're not feeding our kids ice cream for dinner, I promise.
this is ice cream potatoes.
But furthermore, as I mentioned earlier, oh yeah. As I mentioned earlier, we'll be selling seedlings this year. We'll take sign-up sheets for chickens, you think? Chickens, turkeys, ducks. Why not, right? Get half the money up front. Yeah. Get half the money up front for the animals with an estimate of how much it's going to cost, and notify the consumer if it's going to be more than that. But really, like the master class was saying today, all we have to do is have a cooler or a freezer designated only for these things. Notify, like, the Missouri Department of Agriculture, notify them, they come, send a person out to inspect each cooler that we're going to have these separate things in. And that's it, and you're certified. So,
And if we're butchering here,
butchering all on the property, and I think it's 10,000 birds in Missouri. I have read it, I just have to reread it, but I believe it's fine if we butcher under 10,000 birds here. I could be wrong. I may have mixed up numbers and it may be 1,000, but still. I don't even want to think about butchering a 1,000 birds here. Not by myself, at least. But,
no.
keep eating, bro. You've been playing with your napkin for a while. But these are the things that we were talking about last week that didn't end up in the video because of our malfunction. So, yeah, we're repeating ourselves. But we repeat ourselves to each other every day. We're like, are we really going to do this? What do you think about this? Well, what do you want to do with this?
It's nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
It's nerve-wracking to take. Because
That's
it's
a
a
big
lot.
step.
It is a big step. You know, it's a lot of animals to be responsible for, and I mean, I guess if it doesn't work out, we have food for it. You know.
We have a couple plans that we can't really talk about yet because we haven't talked to the other people that are going to be involved. And Sam has her secret still that's in the laundry room developing.
It's me, guys. That's me, guys.
What?
It's corn.
The corn that we bought for us just in case. Papa got it. But we do thank you guys so much for joining us. If you made it this far and you weren't bored by our talk, we appreciate it. Please like our videos because it does so much for our page. A small page that gets a like will be bumped up in the algorithm so that maybe we'll get put in front of somebody else, and then maybe we'll get put in front of somebody else, and maybe somebody will like and subscribe and share and ring the bell. But we really appreciate your time, guys. We thank you so much. Please help us continue to develop by liking and hitting the notification bell, please, because it would really help us to help other people with the information and knowledge that we get. But can you see me? I'm Aaron.
I'm Megan.
You Noah. Yes, Reagan. Ellie, say bye.
Bye.
We thank you so much. But we'll be back with another video in a week. Well, probably less than that since I had 4 days off this week. But
Oh, happy Thanksgiving.
happy Thanksgiving. Yes, I forget. You guys all want to say happy Thanksgiving? Good job, Noah. Thanks, happy giving. But we are Cedar Valley Homesteading, and remember, if you don't do it for yourself, nobody's going to do it for you. At least not for free.
Bye.
Bye.